Hey everyone, welcome back to the deep dive. You sent us some really interesting articles this time around.
Yeah, about AI and software testing.
Exactly.
hmm
Seems like all those test automation engineer roles out there, those might be about to get even more, well, popular.
Definitely in demand, yeah, but also potentially in salary too.
Ooh, are we talking like six figures here? That's pretty life-changing.
Potentially, yeah. But I do want to say it's not just about jumping on the AI bandwagon, you know?
Right.
You really need a very specific skill set to do well in this space.
Okay, well, let's unpack that then. You mentioned an article, I think, about how AI is being used in finance.
hmm hmm
I mean, just thinking about the complexity of testing those systems,
Oh, absolutely.
it makes my head spin a little bit.
Well, think about like an algorithm that predicts loan approvals, right? I mean, that's high stakes.
Right.
That's where AI can come in and generate like thousands of test cases
Go wow.
to expose any potential bias, right?
Oh, so it's not just about testing if the code works. It's about making sure it's fair and unbiased, too.
Yeah, for
That's a
sure.
whole other layer of complexity.
Absolutely. And that's really where the human element comes in, right? AI is a super powerful tool,
Mm-hmm.
but you need a skilled operator to guide it,
Makes sense.
interpret the results, and then ultimately make sure those ethical considerations are addressed.
So it's really more of a partnership
Well, I think
than like a replacement.
Yeah, it's not about replacement. It's more like augmentation.
Okay.
Like AI can handle, the heavy lifting, like generating those thousands of test cases,
Right.
but it takes that human insight to really analyze the data,
Hmm.
understand the implications.
Okay, so I'm starting to see the potential here.
Yeah.
But what are the skills?
Yeah.
Like, what do I actually need to learn to become one of these, highly sought after AI testing experts?
So first and foremost, you got to get comfortable with the tools.
What kind of tools? Give me the inside scoop.
So think Selenium, but on steroids. Right.
Yes.
So imagine Selenium, but integrated with AI.
Okay.
So it's not just about, automating clicks. It's
Mm-hmm.
about Selenium predicting how that user interface is going to evolve and adapting those tests in real time.
Whoa, okay. So learning to use these AI-powered testing tools, that's at the top of the list.
Definitely. Yeah.
What else?
Data analysis
Oh, okay.
is huge, right?
Right.
You're going to be swimming in data generated by these tools,
Yeah.
being able to sift through all that
Exactly.
spot patterns, draw meaningful conclusions.
So it's not just about running the tests, it's about being able to understand what the data is telling you.
Yeah,
Like, you're like a detective almost.
exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, you're looking for clues, you're looking for anomalies, you're looking for anything that might indicate a deeper issue.
Okay, got it, got it.
Yeah.
AI-powered testing tools,
Mm-hmm.
data analysis skills.
Mm.
Anything else I should be writing down here?
The most important skill, especially in this rapidly evolving field, is continuous learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, new tools, new techniques,
Right.
new best practices, they're emerging all the time.
Makes sense.
So you need to be a constant student,
Okay.
eager to learn.
So it's not just about learning a set of skills and then being done. It's about like really embracing the mindset of having to constantly learn and grow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the tech world is always evolving,
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who can't keep up is going to get left behind.
Yeah.
So you need to be comfortable with change, eager to experiment, and always willing to push yourself outside that comfort zone.
That's a great point. Okay, so we've talked about the skills,
Mm-hmm.
but what about the actual jobs?
Yeah.
Like, what are these roles called?
So the titles are still evolving, I think.
Okay.
But you'll see things like AI test engineer,
Right.
automation engineer with AI specialization,
Okay.
or even machine learning test engineer.
So, I mean, there are a range of options out there depending on, what you're interested in.
Definitely.
Cool, cool. But let's be honest. The real question on everybody's mind is, how do I land one of these six-figure AI testing gigs?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the secret sauce?
So there's no magic formula,
Okay,
but I can give you a few pointers, I think. First, networking is key.
okay.
Go to industry events.
Mm,
Connect with people on LinkedIn, right?
yeah.
Build relationships with those who are already working in the field.
So it's not just what you know, it's who you know.
For sure.
Right, classic.
Yeah. Certifications can give you an edge,
Okay.
Look for certifications specifically focused on AI testing. Right?
Oh,
That'll demonstrate your expertise.
mhm.
And then don't forget to showcase your skills.
Like building a portfolio.
Exactly.
Right.
Employers want to see that you can, walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
Right, right.
Contribute to like open source projects,
Mm.
build your own testing tools,
Okay.
create something that demonstrates your ability.
So it's not just about having the skills, it's about proving you have them.
Yeah, yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay, so target the right companies, highlight your AI skills, build that portfolio.
hmm
Now with AI, constantly evolving, what are some of the tools that are keeping you the expert on the cutting edge?
So one that's really exciting is GitHub Copilot.
Yeah.
It's basically like having an AI pair programmer,
Oh, wow.
right, who can suggest code and test cases as you work.
Okay.
So imagine like catching bugs before they even exist.
That's next level.
Yeah, yeah. So GitHub Copilot.
Got it. Writing that one down. What else?
Another really fascinating one is ChatGPT.
Okay.
Remember we talked about AI generating thousands of test cases.
Hmm.
ChatGPT can actually generate them from plain language descriptions.
Oh, wow.
Right.
So I can just tell ChatGPT what I want to test, and it'll create the test cases for me.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's not magic, but it's pretty close.
Okay.
And it frees you up to focus on, the bigger picture, analyzing those results, and really ensuring the quality of that software.
I can see how AI can really supercharge a tester's, productivity.
For sure.
Speaking of supercharging, are there any tools out there that can help us keep up with, like, constant changes in the software?
Oh, absolutely. Testem is a great example.
Okay.
It uses machine learning to automate, not just test creation and execution, but also test maintenance.
Okay.
And here's the kicker. It has self-healing capabilities.
Self-healing. Okay, now you're just making stuff up.
No. So imagine you write a test,
Hmm.
and then the developers make changes to the code.
Yeah.
Traditionally, that would break your test, and you'd have to manually update it.
Right, right.
But Testem can actually detect those changes and adapt the tests accordingly.
So it's like having an AI teammate
Yeah,
who's constantly making sure your tests are, up to date.
exactly.
I love it.
It's a game changer, for sure. And, that's really just the tip of the iceberg. The world of AI-powered testing tools is constantly evolving.
Right.
It's an exciting time to be at the forefront of all this.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So we've covered some seriously cool tools.
I have.
GitHub Copilot, ChatGPT, Testim,
Mhm.
all powered by AI. And, kind of changing the game for software testers.
Yeah, what's really interesting
Yeah, what's up?
is that even though these tools automate so much,
Right.
they actually kind of amplify
Yeah.
the importance of human skills.
Oh, interesting. So you're saying that, like, in this world of AI-powered testing, soft skills become even more important.
Yeah, I think so.
Huh. That's not necessarily what I would guessed.
It's true. Think about it. You're not just clicking buttons anymore.
Right.
You're collaborating with the AI.
Okay.
You're interpreting that complex data.
Mm-hmm.
You're making judgment calls that can really impact the whole software development process.
So, like, what kind of soft skills are we talking about here?
So communication is huge.
Right.
You need to be able to explain these sometimes really complex
Yes.
technical concepts
Right,
to
yeah.
all sorts of different audiences, like developers,
Right.
product managers, even stakeholders who aren't that technical.
Yeah, so you're really the bridge
What?
between the AI and the humans.
For sure.
Right.
You got to translate that technical jargon into something everyone can understand.
Okay, communication. Got it. What else?
Problem solving.
Okay.
It's all about finding those hidden bugs
Right.
and coming up with creative solutions.
Okay.
I mean, it's really like being a detective in a way,
Mm-hmm.
using those analytical skills
Right.
to uncover the root cause of issues.
So, again, it's not just about running the test. It's about
Yeah.
understanding what they mean,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then using that to inform, like, the development process.
Exactly.
Okay, communication, problem solving,
Yeah.
anything else.
And then, of course, adaptability.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, AI is constantly evolving, so
Right.
you got to be a continuous learner, embrace those new tools and techniques.
So it sounds like being an AI tester is more than just a job.
I think so.
It's like a mindset, right?
Definitely.
It's about being curious, being open to these new innovations, and always, like, willing to learn and grow.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
So, okay, we talked about the skills needed to really thrive in this world.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the jobs themselves? We've mentioned some job titles like AI test engineer,
Yeah.
but what else should people be on the lookout for?
So you might see automation engineer with AI specialization,
Oh, okay.
which is great if you already have some automation
So you're
experience.
just adding to your existing skill set.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Machine learning test engineer,
Right.
that one's a bit more specialized.
Yeah, that sounds like for the real AI geeks.
Yeah, for sure. The ones who love diving deep into the technical stuff.
Right, right. Any other interesting titles out there?
Oh, and don't forget about data.
Okay, right.
Data quality engineer, AI quality assurance specialist.
Yeah.
These are super crucial roles.
Yeah.
All about making sure the AI is trained on,
All right.
good data.
Right. Garbage in, garbage out, or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, it's all about safeguarding the integrity of that data.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, as the field evolves, we're just going to see even more specialized roles pop up.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a dynamic and growing field.
For sure.
So, I mean, if you're looking for a career that's challenging, rewarding,
Mm-hmm.
and, potentially comes with a big paycheck, AI testing might be it.
But it's not easy. It takes a lot of dedication, a real thirst for knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and a willingness to constantly adapt and learn.
Right, right. But for those who are up for the challenge,
Yeah.
the possibilities are, they're huge.
I think so, for sure.
So you mentioned the future of software development before.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see all of this heading?
It's a big question. Right.
Right.
I mean, I don't think anyone can predict the future for sure,
Yeah.
but I think it's more likely to be, a collaboration, a
Yeah.
partnership between humans and AI.
So AI handles the routine stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And that frees up humans to focus on the more strategic creative parts.
Exactly. Humans bring, creativity to the table,
Right.
critical thinking, problem-solving abilities that AI, at least in its current form,
Yeah.
just can't replicate.
Right. So it's not just about finding the bugs, it's about making sure that the software is enjoyable to use, that it's intuitive.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That it's accessible to everyone.
And those are all human considerations, right?
Exactly. It requires a deep understanding of human behavior,
Mm-hmm.
empathy, the ability to see things from multiple perspectives.
Right.
And those are, inherently human qualities.
Yeah. Okay, so the role of the software tester will evolve, but it won't disappear.
I don't think so.
Right.
It's going to become even more important,
Well,
even
yeah.
more strategic.
I think so too. I
Yeah.
think as AI gets even more sophisticated,
Yeah.
the need for that human oversight
Mm-hmm.
is only going to increase.
Right. We got to make sure that AI is being used responsibly, ethically,
Right.
in a way that ultimately benefits all of us.
Yeah, that's a powerful message.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that even in this world where technology is becoming so dominant,
Mm-hmm.
human skills, human values, they're still essential.
Yeah, for sure. And, for those who are worried about
Right.
about being left behind, my advice would be embrace the change.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of AI, see it as an opportunity, not a threat.
So how can people practically prepare for this future
Mm-hmm.
where AI is, such a major player in software testing?
So I'd say, start by familiarizing yourself with the basics, explore some online resources,
Mhm.
take a few introductory courses,
Okay.
get a feel for the core concepts,
Right.
and then just start experimenting.
Okay.
You know?
Get hands-on with it.
Exactly.
Figure out how these tools work.
Yeah.
Learning by doing, right?
Exactly.
That's always been my motto.
And don't be afraid to reach out to people who are already, working in the field.
Right.
Go to industry events, connect on LinkedIn, ask questions.
Okay.
Most people are happy to share their, their knowledge and their insights.
It's all about building that community, finding mentors,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep. Yeah.
Learning from the folks who are already on the front lines.
For sure.
Okay, so learn the basics, get hands-on, build that network.
Yep.
Now, one last thought here.
Yeah.
All this stuff we're talking about, these skills that are going to be so valuable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this isn't just about software testing.
That's right.
This is applicable to so many other fields.
Absolutely. AI is changing everything. I mean,
Yeah.
almost every industry.
Oh, it's really not even just about future-proofing your career. It's about future-proofing your mind,
Yeah, I think so.
right? Your ability to adapt
Mm.
and thrive in this ever-changing world.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's about Recognizing that learning's a lifelong journey,
Mm-hmm.
and the skills you learn today
Yeah.
are going to be the foundation for all the innovations that are coming next.
That is a really inspiring thought.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for all you aspiring software testers out there,
Mm-hmm.
the future is yours. Embrace AI.
Yeah,
Never stop learning.
that's right.
And who knows, maybe you'll be the one shaping the future of software development.
That's right.
Okay, that's going to do it for today's deep dive into the world of AI and software testing.
Yeah, great conversation.
Thanks for joining us. We've been talking about all the ways AI is transforming software testing,
Mm-hmm.
what it means for the,
Yeah.
for the future of the field.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We have definitely a lot to think about.
For sure, yeah. Like all these new skills that are needed, the jobs that are out there, how important continuous learning is.
Definitely. It's a lot to keep track of.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. But I think one thing that's really clear is that
Mm-hmm.
AI is here to stay.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
And it's gonna have a huge impact on how we develop and test software.
I think so too. And, one of the most interesting things to me
Mm-hmm.
is how AI is changing, like the actual role of the software tester.
Oh, interesting. So it's not just about, automating those tasks.
It's more than that.
It's about really changing the way we think about quality assurance.
Exactly. I mean, think back to the early days of software development.
Okay.
Testing was kind of an afterthought, right?
Oh yeah, you just tacked it on at the end.
Like a separate phase.
Right.
And it was all manual,
Right.
tedious, error-prone.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even imagine trying to
Test a complex application today without,
oh yeah,
all the automation tools we have.
no way.
But now with AI, testing it's becoming integrated into every stage
Oh wow.
of development.
So it's not just about finding the bugs later.
Mm.
It's about preventing them from happening in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where, I guess, the role of the tester
Mm-hmm.
really changes.
They're not just bug hunters anymore.
Right.
They're more like quality advocates,
Oh, interesting.
strategists, advisors,
No, so they're working much more closely, I guess, with developers.
Yeah, for sure. They're using all those AI tools
Mm.
to analyze code, find potential risks,
Mm.
really make sure that quality's, baked in from the beginning.
So it's really a whole new way of thinking about software testing.
I think so.
And it requires, I guess, new
Mhm.
skills, a new mindset.
Definitely. But for those who are willing to,
Right.
to embrace this change,
Yeah.
the rewards they're huge.
Yeah, I mean, you're at the forefront of, this technological revolution. Right?
Exactly. You're shaping the future of software and really the
Oh.
world around us.
That's a powerful thought.
I think so.
Yeah. Makes me wonder, what advice would you give to someone
Mm-hmm.
just starting out in all this?
I'd say be curious,
Okay.
be bold, and never stop learning.
Okay.
If this field is constantly changing, gotta be comfortable with that,
Mhm.
and eager to explore new ideas.
Don't be afraid to experiment, to make mistakes.
Yes, that's how you learn.
Right.
Exactly.
Got to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so be curious, be bold, never stop learning,
Mm-hmm.
and surround yourself, I guess, with smart people.
Yeah, find those mentors.
Right. Find those people you can learn from.
Connect with other testers.
Yeah.
Build that community of support.
At the end of the day, this is about people,
Yeah.
right? It's not just about the technology.
It's about collaboration.
Innovation,
Right.
and that
Yeah.
that pursuit of excellence.
That's what makes it also so exciting.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, thanks for taking us on this deep dive
It's been a pleasure.
into the world of AI-powered software testing. This has been really enlightening,
Yes.
and I'm sure our listeners have learned a ton from you.
I hope so.
Yeah. And to our listeners, keep exploring.
Yeah, keep learning.
Keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
That's right. The future is yours.
That's it for this episode of The Deep Dive.
See you next time.
Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep creating the future.